I said, maybe a glitch. Or is it not record? So weird. I ate country potato soup, a Caesar salad, and strawberries. I'm waiting for the bread right now. I'm drinking. What else? What else? What did I say earlier? My family of origin just being manipulative and using my mother as a pawn to try to get me to move back to Puerto Rico. How they've done that before. And I bought a ticket to be there the next day. And when I get there via airplane, my mother's the one receiving me at the door. So because that has happened in the past and I no longer have a relationship with Lorena Sacerdote Cordero, I don't see any need of me even being notified that Lorena Sacerdote is sick in bed. Anyways, that is manipulation that I witnessed in my childhood. It could be that she could be in her last days of life and people know it. I mean, she's at an age where 83 years old, so based on the care that she's received, she's given to herself, like, it's not uncommon if she dies soon. However, it could be manipulation on behalf of my family of origin because I'm close to getting an apartment on my own here in San Antonio. I have a job at Gap that I've kept since September. So they probably want me to just like quit my job, visit Puerto Rico, and forget about my goals. I usually do that when one says one is in love. And they find out about it, I don't even talk to them. So none of that like matters to them. In essence, it's just manipulation of like, mom is sick, come see her. Like, as in one last time, if I had seen her, like, I would have wanted to see her like in healthy and in a home that she is happy in and surrounded by people that love her, not her retarded children that she raised trying to kill each other so that she could have time to travel with other adults. That didn't work out for her. It does not work out for people. Like, they need education. Like, they could have gotten a babysitter, an au pair, a nanny to travel with them and take care of said kids. They could have chosen activities that were always kid friendly. I've done that with Jada and Kailani. I've traveled Jada and Kailani and I exclusively made a trip entirely where they're with me 24/7. And it doesn't bother me. It's like one goes into those trips prepared. It doesn't bother me. And I fine dine. Like, that's how I treat myself. I fine dine with them and include myself in some activities that feel like I'm not just surrounded by me. What else? I learned how to let them play at the Playland in IKEA and trust people and they survive. They have an excellent check-in and check-out system. Seriously, it's like they have to go through 2 security checkpoints or more to leave the area. What else? Oh, and that I won't be asking the person that I like to eat tacos with me because the last time that I did that I agreed to lunch with a love interest. I went into it me not having a home and just thinking like we're just gonna eat and he's not interested in me, and then he ended up invited me over to a hotel room. I didn't have a home. And I just felt really bad that I couldn't afford that experience. So it just brought stress to myself, stress to the other person. So I just wrote my love interest a little letter introducing myself and giving him a compliment, and I'll just leave it at that. Maybe I'll see him again in a few years. I mean, I think it's been like more than a year since I first saw him. So I'm fine. I don't want to put anyone in a position where they feel stressed, especially if he's homeless too. It's like he looks in such good shape that I don't want to like fuck around with that. What else? What else? What else? Thank you. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, and I signed the letter with my name. Okay. Oh, and I said that I took a nap earlier at Haven for Hope, so I ate breakfast at Haven for Hope, and then I went over to camp, got myself a sack lunch, then headed over to Corazon de Center. The tacos were so spicy, but oh so good. I didn't eat them, I just ate the corn tortilla and the rice because it was bland, and there was a bean salad that it was cold, but it was good. And the pastry. So I had some sweet filling. And I read In the Company of Women. Like I made a lot of progress reading that book. It's the environment. It's like I feel like there's someone there that even know how to talk to him. It makes it enjoyable to just be there. So I just stayed there as many hours as I like and read. Because other times I just walk in, get my food, and then I'm like, I want to stay here. And they're like, there's so many people here. So they'd probably like enjoy this stuff with. So like it's cute. Like there's the people that show up and say, "What are you reading?" And I'm like, I'll show them the cover of my book. So that's how I'm in a good mood for. What else? What else? What else? If people are watching zero, like this stuff. And I said earlier that I like reading that book because ideally I would be still in my home designing for Jade and myself and Kaylani and pieces to sell. So that book brings me back to when I was do sky design stuff. I mean, I still am. I just don't have the money to pursue it. Two people are watching. Zero have like this house. I want to shop at H&M tomorrow. Yeah. So my family of origin strategy to try to make me back up from showing my art and receiving compliments and continue to selling. When a financial thing will have backfire on them because I was just thinking earlier that because I was very clear, it's like I won't ever have to have that conversation of like, look what I did. I didn't kill people to become an artist. Like I had already received many opportunities in 2019 and was trying to push forward into pursuing those opportunities, such as like networking with Bill and as my family of origin just went on to destroy people. So it's like my plans for my goals were way before many people died, according to the US Census. Not just in the US. So, like, this is a worldwide crisis. But of the US also says we were born into the system. So that's what we're used to. Reporting stats and saying this is how many people have died and this is how much money we waste until someone keeps us motivated to do our work. Like in the early years, like we imagined our founding fathers possibly. No, we won't be doing any of what her parents want us to do, which is go and hide and not have sex. I'm not the only one being targeted to not have sex. My own family of origins. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm excited because I want to pursue that opportunity with my ASAP, seeking that you give me money through my GoFundMe campaign and or my PayPal accounts and person to purchase here. Regarding the message that I received from Arlene Lorenzo about Gloria Nirsa's health declining, supposedly it could have been even Gloria Nirsa saying, just tell her that we're sitting in Nirsa. That's very rough. It's him, people say. Assuming she truly isn't like in her last days. Oh, which I said earlier, that is such a sad thing because I've always worked to give her like the best care that I could get for her, which with my skills and my knowledge, it would have been like a beautiful life. Or she even gets to know him and receive money, so I don't do any of that. Even when she says that she's trying to kill me, I'm like, I'm gonna buy you a doll one day. I never did. Her parents died when she was very young, when she lived in a home. But she was an adopted kid that was treated as less than, and her parents are the one receiving gifts except her. Disturbing, but not. a good reason to just go on and try to kill me. And if I'm just so cruel, you know, I'm just gonna try to kill you. It's like I'm 42 years old and shit. What else? What else? What else? I want to receive $25 million today. I want to receive $3.5 billion today. I want to receive $1,000 today. I ever wanted to position or in the emotional state to give me billion or trillion. I wonder if it's based on what I witnessed when I was growing up. I wonder if my letters I'm very public about my life on social media. Life on social media. That's what it sounded like. Like a relationship, like this is all the reason why. I think you're beautiful and I don't want to hurt you. Can you please stop with them? And it probably happens, but I'm not there to. Maybe not. It's funny and interesting. It's entertaining though. Like someone thinking about. And it could not be related to me, but it's just like it's like what else? Has the perfect laugh to Jaden yesterday. A close first to viewers in K1. But like he'll be talking to himself and laughing. And then I was in the middle of a conversation with himself. Oh, but I'm a witness to this having happened on my child. So I just like keep reading my book and go. What? We laugh with my family orange. Yes. I to direct thoughts like as if like we're not having to. Just like be quiet. People say that's why you know that non exists because one approaches like one gets close to someone, physical contact, and then keeps happening. Never. No, like I was just interested in one person. There was a really good looking man sitting next to me today. However, it was just like the mirror image of me watching that. Like the guy just sits. Thank you so much. And that was it. So yeah, so I had a relative that apparently had someone that she was interested in, and the person was moaning while she was in the room or he was in the room, and I kept moaning as that person like was in close contact with other people, and the person would be like people would say like, don't do this, like those are thoughts or thoughts, you can't be controlling that. In the sense like even just because a person has thoughts about like doesn't necessarily mean that anything's gonna happen. So it would be funny how people would say like just stop trying to control the person's thoughts. What else? What else? What else? That's why I voted no. I voted no, I said. Hotel vouchers and food vouchers for those people, please. Yeah, isn't there a mall nearby? Here, just give them money for them to shop. That was years ago, before I even thought that I would end up there. Years ago. What else? Sometimes homeless shelters are full too. That's like very difficult also for the staff and volunteers there to be like, couldn't get you in anywhere. Can you survive one night on the streets? I fear that some of these people, not necessarily the people at Corazon Day Center, but some people I've heard in my childhood, like the library people taking people into their homes. And people just being scared that like I slept on the couch or I was like so scared that someone would come and hurt me. So it's just like so disturbing that no one has done this in a proper way by like getting people house and getting people money. What else? What else? What else? What else? Getting more coffee. Where is? Thank you very much. Was that Arlene Lorenzo's way of saying to me that the base, the universal basic income will be approved what my mother did? Reminded me that she's still alive. It's like I think she submitted the most generous package too. I remember her and other people submitting proposals to me in my childhood, and I've said this before, like I can't have all the answers, or I'll get killed. So I looked up to some people, but it's actually to protect me that they've done that, because sometimes I would be asked to leave the room. And sometimes I would be told, like, we are going to tell you in this conversation everything that we know. And then we're going to scare you in such way that when you think about one of these things, you won't even be able to remember. And I'm like, okay. So I only speak about it in the video. The beauty of life. So anyways, yeah, so I think like that's the package that I approved, the one that she submitted for me to review, excuse me, which seemed to be the most generous one and most realistic. It wasn't, let's just give $1,000 to people and think that they'll thrive, when that's not a reality to a lot of people. And any money given is nice. However, if one wants to end poverty, hunger, boredom, and homelessness, $1,000 a month, don't do it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It's been not fun to remember all of this, because while I was baking brownies for myself, Jada and Kaylani, I just thought like one day I'll find a way to do this all on my own and just like start over and just fix this boredom, poverty, homelessness. and hunger issue by providing myself, and I never got to do it. I'm not the first one in my family origin, so it's not even embarrassing. Some of us keep trying. Two people are watching, three people have liked this post. Don't forget my opportunities from this I received in 2019, and all those excess deaths happened after in 2020, 2021. When I was crying, like my baby is separating from me. I'm hungry. It's probably what people lost. And I can't, my rights are being violated, and I can't work on my opportunities in this land of the free. Where freedom is celebrated every June 19. It's like, what else are people trying to do to keep me alive? And my parents and my siblings probably ignore everything. They're probably like, yeah, no one knows about this. They completely, possibly ignore the fact that even social media exists. I imagine based on their behavior, they have not adapted. People will say possibly this because they can't see the people that are watching me and reading me. They just go on to ignore the fact that more people exist. Anyways, I'll be heading to Camp Corazon Day Center tomorrow if I don't have any money, or even if I have money, I'll still visit Corazon Day Center. As a place to network. I won't be asking, uy, pollo, mamá bicho, que alguien me dé dinero para yo comprar un pasaje para llegar a Puerto Rico, porque mi madre supuestamente está enferma, para que no me respetó. Y tampoco me hizo mal para llegar a verla. Si me hubiese respetado, tendría mi cuenta de banco llena. What else? Maybe they want me to tell them all about this man that I have feelings for. So maybe that's why they're trying to lure me in with me like Mother is Sick. I went into 2020 knowing that at one point Mother is Sick would happen, and this is my face. So I'm like, I have a life to live. I live as if I don't have a mother. I'm not even asking for like when she dies for my inheritance. It's like I'm not after that either. So it's like if I'm contacted that anything will be left for me, then fine. But I'm not even gonna like say what did she leave me. Three people are watching, three people have liked this post, and if Florian is a little Cordero dies, well, no, we're not necessarily traveling the world, is what I think. Because he used to complain that she would hold him back, like complaining, like, I know, I just didn't encounter any of that, even if it's my own private plane. I know it could happen. So he would complain that he wants to travel the world and see it all. So I imagine that if she dies, like that's possibly what he's going to pursue, traveling. It's like he says that that's also why he maintains his health. He stomps over. What else? Three people are watching, three people have liked this post. I'm so happy that Jaden and Kehlani have continued to communicate with me. I love my myself for having kept saving face every day on Facebook because none of those deaths are caused by me. Even though I feel like it's not guilt, it's embarrassment that my family of origin treats me this way. But it's like, it's the abuse towards me, but because I'm so strong in some sort of way, I feel like it's just, it, it feels as if I'm the aggressor when I'm not, but it's because I'm at peace that I don't have anyone verbally abusing me right now. But that was back in 2020, and I didn't, like, I don't remember that feeling. I don't exhibit it anymore. Just feeling like, please, someone help me. I'm trying to, someone give me money right now, so my children don't get separated from me, so I can live. And I know, like, some people are waiting for like my posts to be all like how they used to be on Snapchat. It's like me on a night out, me on a date, flowers from Trader Joe's that I got for myself, shopping trips, even some work posts out with Jaden and Kilani dining, out with friends, and people are like, well, oh, is she for Teresa or something like that again? Then, well, like, gift card money. Like, a lot of people are my parents, so they're like, we have different, what is the etapas that we want to see, stages in life that we want to see for us to gift our money. And if we give her money while she's starving, I'm gonna throw up every time that I see her again. Like, some people react that way. It's like, it just depends on how one has been conditioned or one conditions. So what happened to that universal basic income package that I approved in my childhood? Why hasn't it been implemented? I have no one to talk about that anymore. And that, well, is baking brownies a dating Kiloni? I'm like, any day now that could happen. It's like, I already approved it. It's been submitted, but it hasn't been submitted to the right person. It's like, I can't know everything for obvious reasons. It's like, even if I get killed, like, the whole country will continue. The whole world will continue, like, living and working the way that it has right now. So that's as much as I know and I can share right now. I'm willing to share. I didn't post on Instagram yesterday. Now I have like a low, what's it called, data plan on my phone. So I couldn't get my art to load when I tried yesterday. I'll keep doing that today. I love this idea, whoever came up with this, of me not having like staff, middlemen, a spokesperson. It's like, let's just teach her how to speak for herself. Y quien le quiera creer, que le crea, y quien no le quiera creer, whatever, que siga viviendo su vida en paz. It's like, I would be so overwhelmed if I ever like had like a press secretary that would want to tell me what to say, just like what feels proper, respectful. I know manners very well. It's just like, apparently I'm not the only one, but I'm like one of the few people that go around. But I've witnessed this in interviews where there are monarchs that go on telling people you're dumb. It's like as long as I don't go calling smart people dumb, then I'm fine because then I would lose credibility. So it's just like just saying the truth always. And then there's that cousin that wants to be the only one that wears hoodies in the family, which is probably plotting my murder as a speak if she read my Facebook post. She probably goes to life thinking, why do I hate her still? Why do I hate her still? And she reads that and it's like, here I just have something unique to me. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like the environment of little people. If one person in the movie, TV show was wearing a hoodie tomorrow, then God forbid one wears a hoodie. Because then you tend to think that one is an eyebrower. It's like that's not true. It's just a hoodie. It's for cold weather, for comfort. What else? What else? What else? And I imagine that a lot of people are like, you were so close to getting our money, and now with these conversations, now we're just like, we're gonna have to wait. Like that's why I don't talk to people. Maybe I just wait to receive money directly through my GoFundMe campaign or PayPal or in person if I trust you. It took several of my relatives about 2 or 3 years. When I was growing up, I went into this knowing that's going to take me longer because it's my own parents that are abusing me. Back then, it was my parents abusing relatives just so that they could kill the children and go on vacation. It's been 4 years now. I get like that nagging person that's like sending me occasional spam. Like, supuestamente yo se la estaba pegando con el papá, y ahora she's so involved in my life that she can't even keep her story straight. It's like those type of retard Puerto Ricans are so dumb. That doesn't affect me in my life either. None of what those people say, none of what I post. It just makes my social media look ugly and unhealthy. Just when in reality, I'm possibly more healthy than like it shows on my social media posts when I post like I'm just like water and drinking coffee and eating bread, and people think that I'm behind the scenes just like stalking an ex-boyfriend. I'm not that type. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? 2 people are watching, 3 people have liked this post. I'm just waiting for my phone to charge a little bit more so that I can head over back to Haven for home. I'm hoping that you please give me money through my PayPal accounts and or my GoFundMe campaign. Even if I wasn't poor, like people give money to people all the time. Whether one is financially stable or not, just think about it as your universal basic income towards me. It can be a one-time thing, it can be multiple times. It's just money being gifted, and I need dollars. Because people might see me and say, girl, you need money. But I don't have any resources to have like any conversations with anyone that would give me dollars in person in exchange of a conversation right now. I'm very secretive. I only had like 40 something dollars today. And because I worked a job for it. And I still have a bruise there. And my knee still bruised. And my toenail. Like, not my toenail, my toe. And my breast is sprained. I'm not falling hard. A few weeks ago, trying to get food for free because I don't have any money. It was cold, so I was walking really fast, and I walked to a construction site that looked very clean, except there was one metal stand holding a sign, and I tripped on it, and I fell flat on the ground. What else? What else? Which could be very entertaining to some of like my friends, those that are like party people only, or and one calls those people friends because if one is financially stable, those people would learn how to respect people, or even like some of my lovers, like or yeah, people that I've dated as to these girls, and they're like, ooh, my girlfriend makes so much money, or her mother loves her and gives her so much money. Is a conversation that I did not have to have because I don't seek that type of conversation. I don't seek disrespect or abuse. 3 people are watching, 3 people are like this post. Bye.